Hello everyone. In this video, we are going to see about the software processes. The contents covered in this video are introduction to the software processes, then a few examples of it, and then the key process activities involved in the software process and the process models and its explanations and the stages in the process. And finally, we'll see a few advantages of this software process. Software process in the software engineering are the fundamental frameworks that are required for designing, developing, testing, and maintaining the software systems efficiently. These are the structured methodologies that provide us a systematic approach to maintain the organized project management, then clear communication and high quality output. They turn the complex concepts into the digital realities, enhancing the collaboration, reducing the uncertainties, and optimizing resource allocation from the inception through deployment and beyond. Few examples of software processes are waterfall, agile, and DevOps model. Waterfall is a linear approach and it has different phases such as gathering, designing, implementation, testing, and maintenance. Agile is flexible and an iterative approach. It mainly emphasizes on rapid prototyping and continuous delivery. DevOps is a set of practices that aims to improve the collaboration and communication between development and operation teams, with an emphasis on automating the software delivery processes. Key processes activity. There are four basic key process activities in a software process that are software specification, software development, software validation, and software evolution. So in software specification, a detailed description of software system to be developed with its functional and non-functional requirements has to be given. Then software development involves designing, programming, documenting, testing, and bug fixing is done here. Software validation. In this process, evaluation of software product is done to ensure that the software meets the business requirements as well as the end user's needs. Software evolution. It is a process of developing software initially, then timely updating various versions for it due to particular reasons. The software process model. Software process model, it's also known as software development life cycle, is a systematic approach that outlines the stages and activities involved in the creation, development, and maintenance of the software applications. It serves as a framework for the software development teams and effectively and efficiently producing very high quality software products. Different processes model exist. Each one of the model has its own stages. Most of them run through the similar stages. Waterfall model is one of the most important software model. It is a linear approach and the phases in this like requirement gathering, designing, implementation, testing, deployment, they all follow a strict order or a sequence. This what model will offer a clear structure, but it struggles the post phase changes and it is only best suited for the straightforward approaches. Then the phases involved in this waterfall model are requirement gathering, system design, implementation, integration, testing, deployment, and maintenance. Advantages are it provides us a clear structure, well-defined stages, and easy to manage. Disadvantage is that if once the phase is completed, it's very difficult to make any changes after that and not suitable for complex and evolving projects. Incremental model is similar to the waterfall model, but it here incremental model is repeated incrementally. Advantages are early partial deployment of the software, better feedback and adjustment to the requirements. Then disadvantages are need clear and stable requirements for the best outcomes. Agile model promotes collaboration, quick iterations such as planning, design, development, testing, review, deploy, offers flexibility, faster delivery of features, but less emphasis on documentation. Phases involved in Agile model are planning, design, development, testing, review, and deployment. Advantages are high flexibility, faster delivery of smaller features, better collaboration and communication. Disadvantages lies like less emphasis on documentation needs experienced team members. What are the stages of a process model? Requirement gathering and analysis. And this is the initial phase of every software process model and work very closely with the stakeholders. We gather information mainly from the stakeholders who might be clients, users, and product owners to understand the software problem, purposes, and the scope, functionality. The requirements are documented and analyzed and prioritized to create a clear project roadmap. System design. So, based on the gathered requirements and the information on the problem statement, the system architecture and designs are created. This phase outlines how the software components will interact with each other, what technologies has to be involved in the um, product, and then the interface will be designed here. This stage is critical for planning, ensuring that system will meet the intended goals. Implementation. In this stage, the actual coding and programming part of the software takes place. Developers write a code according to the requirement of the stakeholders and then their specifications. This phase includes both creating the core and the software and handling any technical challenges that arise during the development of the software. Testing phase. After the software is coded, it undergoes rigorous testings. Quality assurance team identify and rectify the detects errors, issues that may arise during the executions. Testing ensures that the software behaves as expected and meets the requirements of the stakeholders. Deployment. Once the software passes testing and is considerable and it is in a considerable stable, it is deployed to a production environment for the end users to access and utilize them. Deployment involves configuring the software and setting up servers, ensuring all necessary components are in place for smooth operation. Maintenance and support. After deployment, the software enters into maintenance phase where it involves monitoring for any issues that may arise during the uh, working environment of the software, addressing user feedback, or making necessary updates or improvements. Regular updates and bug fixes are released to ensure the software remains reliable and up to date. Advantages of software processes. Consistency. Software processes ensure consistent methods and practices throughout the development of the software and leading for a higher quality and fewer errors software. Predictability. Defined processes help in estimating project timelines, resource requirements, and potential risks more accurately, aiding project management. Efficiency. Well-established processes optimize resource utilization. They make use of the resource very better way, reduce rework, and enhance the productivity by eliminating the redundant efforts. Quality improvement. By following a structured process, defects and errors are detected and they are corrected early, resulting in the improved software qualities. Traceability. Processes allow for proper documentation and tracking of changes, making it easier to identify and manage the modifications throughout the life cycle. Communication. Clear processes promote a very effective communication among the team members, stakeholders, and clients as well, reducing the misunderstandings among them. Risk management. Processes incorporate risk assessment and mitigation strategies, aiding in identifying and managing the potential project risks. Thank you for watching this video. Please do like.